Hi everybody, good morning. The team members are Paola, Fabiola, Andrea, and me, Estefany. We are students of the marketing career in the Coara. So today we are going to talk about the consumption indicators of the European continent. So we have chosen the Luxembourg country because there is higher quality of life and it's the seventh smallest country in Europe. Besides, Luxembourg is the third richest one in the world. And finally, because it's one fiscal, it's an interesting country.
Where is it located? It is a West European state located between France in the south and Germany in west. To the north and west it borders Belgium.
Economic activities. Agriculture and primary activities are few, such as wine, wood, cereals, and potato. The industry is concentrated in the production of iron and steel for export. The main sector is service sector, that occupies the majority of the population. Luxembourg is an important place in business for its financial sector with advantages. Legal system. Luxembourg is a democratic state. Under the Constitution, the nation is the source of sovereign power, and the Grand Duke takes the Constitution vote before the representatives of the sovereign nation when acceding to the throne. Luxembourg is divided in 12 counties.
There are three social classes: high, very high, and most high. The currency of Luxembourg is the euro. Luxembourg has 602,005 inhabitants. Luxembourg languages are French, Luxembourg, and Alemán.
Next, we need to consider the lifestyle in Luxembourg. So, the consumers demands high-quality products such as 1. Feeding, 2. Fashion, and 3. Housing and conditioning. So, which means that consumption focuses on these three main demands.
Total or final household spending in Luxembourg grows year by year. It takes into account everything related to the lifestyle in that country. Goods, whether food or household items, and services of all kinds are taken into account, including items that are not purchased as often as household appliances and electronic devices, as well as taxes and government payments. Although the purchase of properties and houses is not taken into account, the rent payments are counted. The most recent data indicates that Luxembourg final household expenditure was $21,098,070,000 in 2018, given the highest sum to date.
We have chosen 5 consumer indicators considering the most relevant in Luxembourg, so we will present each one. First, the Harmonized Consumer Price Index allows to measure the increase and decrease in the prices of the shopping basket, applying only in countries of the European Union. Next, in this graphic we can see a progressive increment from 2011 to 2018, and also we have the year 2018 as bigger increase in the price index. So means that prices of goods and services are rising. The shopping basket. Next, we can see 2 categories of goods and services, like the most expensive and cheap. The first category, the most expensive, we have in the number 1, educational services, 2, hotels, cafeterias, and restaurants, 3, alcoholic beverage and tobacco, And the second category, the most cheap, we have in the number 1, furniture and household utensils in routine maintenance, 2, health, and 3, communications.
The household expenditure indicator shows the priority of the consumer. In Luxembourg, water, housing, and electricity are the mostly demanded, as well as transport, leisure, and food. The less demanded is tobacco and alcohol, as well transport and education.
The debt budget of a country is, as it indicates, the sum of money with which is intended to face the debts that the country has. At the end of the year, with this data, it is possible to determine if this budget was enough to cover all the expenses for which it was intended, giving us a new concept, budget deficit. In case of failing with the debt budget, the budget deficit indicates by how much it has failed. The case of Luxembourg is special because, as it can be seen in the data, the value of the deficit is negative, indicating that it is not necessarily a matter of lack of money, but rather that it paid off its debts with a surplus. It could be in part because the European country generates a large amount of money, and according to their Doing Business ranking, it is placed at number 36 on the list. This ranking measures the ease each country has doing business in starting companies, and rates aspects such as obtaining credit, paying taxes, trading across borders, among others. It should be noted that Luxembourg has fallen 3 places in the ranking, since in 2018 it was in 33rd place, which means that it has become a little more difficult to create a business in that place.
The country's unemployment rate has been maintained at a high percent in each of the months of the year. It happens because employees have a temporary contract and this causes a layoff, increasing unemployment in 2014. A 6% unemployment in 2015, 2016, and the first 2 months of the 2017. In 2017 onwards, the level of unemployment is very low. In the first month of 2020, the level of unemployment increased. The inflation rate in consumer price has remained steady for years, while in others it has fallen too low. This is because the cost of living in the country is high, and many of those will resolve to not avoid them. In 2014, it had a stability of 1.8. In 2015-2016, inflation has dropped to low. In 2018, it increased in approximately 2.1 to the previous years, with high inflation in the last 2 years.
In conclusion, the Luxembourg country has a very good quality of life, which benefits the consumer in employment, personal economy, and the capacity to purchase goods and services.
Thanks for watching our video. See you next time.